Hello everyone, it's your options guy. Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we're going to take a look at ARK and we're going to try to figure out how much ARK has invested in three different stocks, in Palantir, and Workhorse, and Nano Dimension. And I know I would say these three are more of like probably like top favorites for retail investors. So I feel like these three stocks are particularly like interesting because, well, in many different ways, because not only are a lot of people, or there are a lot of like bears and a lot of people that are coming out that are anti-ARK or anti-Kathy, and then they're just like kind of bashing on her lately because they're like, oh, like if you look at her year-to-date returns and stuff, they're not good. They're basically their picks is like killing retail investors and stuff like that. So we're gonna do like a deep dive into kind of like justify like their stance and just really understand how much they're pouring into these three different stocks: Palantir, Workhorse, and Nano Dimensions. And then so we're gonna take a look into how much money they have invested overall in like all the different types of ETFs that they have. And then I'll also show you guys how much they bought today, and we'll just go over that data as well. And lastly, we'll take a look at basically my portfolio, and I'll just show you guys like how I'm investing within those stocks as well. So before we get into it, I just want to emphasize I'm not a financial advisor, just doing this for entertainment purposes. And if anytime you like the video, please give a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, so as you can see here, we're basically taking a look at ARK K, which is our ARK Innovation ETF. So here you can see that Palantir is within this ETF, and Palantir is number 24 right here. So you can see that just within this ETF, they have a total of 15 million shares, 15.3 million. So they have a total of $333 million invested in Palantir. And I've been keeping a close eye on Palantir, one, because I'm invested in it pretty heavily as well, but also because I just like overall, I like the things that they're doing. I believe data is going to be really key in the future, and if it's not already key now, but definitely will be key in the future. And Palantir definitely sticks out as one of those key analytic or top analytic companies. So yeah, ARK definitely has been investing heavily on them. Like first they started off like way down here within the ARK K, and then they've been slowly moving up, and now they're 24 with 15.3 million shares and $333 million invested just with this ARK K ETF alone. So if we take a look at the ARK W, which is their next generation internet ETF, if we take a look at Palantir, they have an extra 5 million shares here. So that's another $109 million that they've invested. So again, that's pretty heavy. And it's number 19 right here. So when ARK first started investing in Palantir, they first started putting money here on their ARK W. Sorry about that. And when they first started, basically they had Palantir all the way down into like all the way down here was where it first started, and then it's slowly been coming up, and now it's number 19 here. So in total, I believe they have 333 plus 109, so like 450 million or something, almost $500 million, if not more, into Palantir alone. I'm not 100% sure this is fully updated up to date, just as of right now. I know it says 421, but I feel like sometimes this date is off. But yeah, so just giving you guys the number of basically the way I see it as of right now. And then if we take a look here, they also have Nano Dimension. So Nano Dimension is way down here, number 50, right here on ARK W. And they only have 5 million shares within this ETF, so about 39 million invested in here. So Nano Dimension is very interesting because for the longest time, at least to me, I thought it was more of like a penny stock, but then it's been slowly growing and getting a lot of traction within the retail investor and with ARK, and then also 3D printing. I feel like would be definitely key also in the future, and I feel like ARK sees that potential, so that's why they're investing pretty heavily in Nano Dimension as well. And if we take a look at their ARK Autonomous Technology and Robotics, ARQ, they also have Nano Dimension here, number 18. So they have it in two places. They have it in this one and in this one. And in this one, they have it in number 18, and they have 61 million invested with around an extra 8.5 million shares. So again, that's pretty heavy investment, especially for something that I considered a penny stock, like probably like last year's, but I feel like it's lately bloomed out of that penny stock status and is gaining more of an attraction lately. Another one that is very interesting, of course, is Workhorse. So you can see Workhorse is number 19 right here within this ETF, and they have about 58 million invested in this ETF, 4.7 shares in total for this one. So Workhorse is interesting also because I also thought Workhorse was like, kind of just like whatever at first, and then I thought the main reason people were investing in Workhorse was all because of the hype around the USPS contract and everything. And ever since Workhorse has lost the USPS contract hype, I feel like it's gone down heavily. It's been beating down too much, but lately it's been consolidating in within $11 to $13. It's been there, and then it just recently got a price target of 20. So I'm looking to see more of an upside push, soon within Workhorse. But it's not just EVs that Workhorse is focused on. They also do drone technology with that, which I thought was interesting. I thought Workhorse was just mainly in the EV sector, the last mile EV, van type of products and stuff. However, they also do drones, and that actually caught my eye because drones, it's becoming more and more of a bigger thing. And again, we're heading more towards that drone, that 3D, that AI type of structure. So I feel like Nano, Workhorse, Palantir is definitely like gonna end up being key players. And just keep in mind that ARK usually tends to invest 5 to 10 years out. So they're not just looking to make quick gains here. They usually whatever they pick, they plan to keep it for a while. So that's also good to know. And lastly, we're taking a look at ARK X, which is their space exploration and innovation ETF. This is their new ETF that they just spun up probably like a month or two ago. And Workhorse is actually in here at number 22, and they have about just shy under 1 million shares in this one, but they have $11 million invested within Workhorse. So yeah, and then real quick, let me show you basically what the action for today. So as you can see here, basically this is like the buy and sell kind of report that ARK gives out to those who are subscribed to their ETF or daily intraday reports. So this is the report that I got today, and overall I noticed that they've been buying pretty heavy on Coinbase lately, but the thing that stuck out the most was, two things. One, I believe Workhorse. Where's Workhorse? I just saw it. Yeah, right here. So Workhorse, today they bought an additional 318,000. So yesterday they actually ended up buying like 700, like just a little bit over 700,000, and with this additional 300, so within 2 days they bought basically 1 million shares alone. And then for Palantir, they actually bought 1.1 million shares today. So those are the two things that kind of stuck out to me. And then also I think just yesterday or a couple of days ago, they bought like 500,000 shares in Nano Dimension. So that's another thing to keep an eye out. So the question is ARK, like, are they geniuses or are they stupid? Like, what's going on, right? Like, because some people say that ARK and Kathy, they just got lucky with their picks with Tesla and other stuff, and then lately they're just like, all their ETFs are down like 20-30%. But then other people are saying like, no, like, like she's a genius, she's like the new Warren Buffett of our time and stuff. So if we take a look at ARK, if you're looking at it like within like the past 3 months, basically like within January, then yeah, it's looking bad, like -20%, right? But if you look at the past year, they've really like skyrocketed this past year, like over 100% return. And then if you look at the past 5 years, like almost 500% return. So that's pretty insane. And I feel like it's mainly because of last year. Of like there was a huge rally, obviously, from last year, versus all their other years. They've just been like kind of like consolidating little by little, going up slowly. But this, I feel like it's mainly big thanks to Tesla, because they were right about Tesla and some other picks like Square and stuff. But yeah, overall, I feel like ARK in general knows what they're doing. They have a good team, good analysts, good team that picks certain stocks that are like disruptive type of place. It's not just stocks that they feel like it's going to be growth, like huge growth potentials, but like, you know, companies that they feel like will definitely be a key part in you know, the future. Not just doing like one simple thing, like let's say like Tesla is not just about EVs, but Tesla has EV, autonomous, AI. It's like it has like many different pieces to it. It's not just like a car company, you know. So they usually pick stocks that are like similar to that in that fashion. And yeah, so let me just show you guys what I'm doing with my portfolio. So here, obviously, we've had red day today, and we've had back-to-back red days. Like almost my whole watch list is red, as you can see here. And but basically, I have 500 shares of Workhorse. I got in around 14, around there, 1450. I added more pounds here recently, so I have 700 shares. And so I think my average is now 2140, 2150, something like that. I'm doing some plays with pounds here and Workhorse here, but I have far out expirations on these calls that I have, and I'm selling some puts, basically trying to get in, either get more shares at a cheaper value and get money while I'm waiting, or just get free money if it doesn't hit my certain strike. And yeah, basically this is my portfolio. It's been pretty up and down or stagnant lately, but the market has been kind of up and down lately. Other than like the big tech stocks, large cap tech stocks like Microsoft, Apple, and Facebook, and all those, they've had like a nice rally lately. However, a lot of the growth stocks that were having huge rallies last year, they've all kind of like slowed down lately. So we'll see what happens with that. But overall, I feel pretty confident in what ARK's doing, and it's good to know that they're picking up more shares of these stocks that I'm playing, like Palantir, of course. I didn't get into Nano. I did think about getting into Nano lately, especially when I was around 6. It did have a nice rally today. I think Nano was one of the only things that was green within my watch list. So it had a nice, I think, 6-7% rally. But yeah, if you're within these stocks, let me know. And let me know where you stand. Let me know if you're back holding, or if you just recently got in and you feel confident with these picks. But yeah, overall, that's basically what ARK's doing with these 3 stocks: Palantir, Workhorse, and Dimensions. And if you liked the video, please give a like and subscribe. See you guys in the next video.